Hey, what's happening, YouTubers? Did you guys miss me? Okay, sorry, I'm just having tea, admiring a big poop that the sharpeners had. Okay, so today's video, let me put the tea down. So today's video consists of snake shed, snake poop, putting baby snakes in a big tank till they shed so we can separate them after they shed, some snake feeding, and some top-ups because some snakes are just going crazy and pooping in their water again. But yeah, so let's do this video. Are you guys ready for it? So first off, let's start with the baby snakes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, so I want to take out here. Let me put it there. Got a handful. Remember the other day we had some beautiful baby brown house snakes that shed? So let me put it here. Just look at that house. So you guys can see. Just look how cute. Look there. This is a handful of snakes. Remember those eggs that came out, that video you guys saw? So these are the babies. Just look how gorgeous they are. Okay, so these guys are in shed mode. So we're going to place these guys in here. Just look at them. Come closer. Let's look at them. Just look at those baby house snakes. Let's look at them. So just look at all those baby snakes. So these guys, like I said, is indigenous to Africa, Southern Africa. So they don't need like all fancy heaters and stuff, but we are going to do it. We do it with all our snakes. We like putting heat. It's just better for digestion. You know, when we feed them, it's good for the digestion. You don't get any regurgitations and all those beautiful things. So yeah, they're in shed mode, so we're going to place them here. We're going to put a hide box, so you know, just that they got more. You can see we cleaned everything. There's still water in it. Okay, so this is the water dish, so I'm going to put this here. We've got a hide box, and we're going to put here. I love baby snakes, I really do. I'm going to put another hide box here. Okay, as you guys can see, they're small. They can't come out of the tank at all. I mean, just look at them. So you can see their eyes are grey. Nevertheless, so let me just put some water. Some water. We got a nice hide for them. So a little centerpiece. You know, just something to hide under. And why not put some decoration, eh? Why must it be a boring old tank? Why? We don't have to make a boring old tank. So, no, just... there we go. So, let me put that down. So yeah, as you guys can see, let me come closer. Let me show you guys all these beautiful baby brown house snakes that we hatched, and there's still another batch to be hatched. It's freaking amazing. So yeah, so they won't all live in here. Probably another 3-4 days that they'll live together like this, and then they'll go into their own separate containers, and then we'll feed them after they shed. And there will be a video about that as well, so we'll update you guys on these guys as they grow. So I'm excited just as you guys are. As you guys can see, look, the candles made of poop. Yummy. I told you guys, snakes love pooping in water, especially if it's clean water. Okay, so now that this beautiful tank is done, so we're gonna put a lid on just now with the LED lights, you know, just so it looks a little bit more better. Okay, so number one done. So we actually Let me just get my poop scoop. Okay, so now we're going to do some water changes. So we're going to start with the non-venomous stuff first. So these guys push on. This is the mommy and the daddies. There's mommy there. There's the other mommy of the other house snakes. That's also a head male. So hopefully he'll breed this year. Just closing up here. Do water changes, very important. When the water, ensure you clean. You know? Oopsie. Don't do that. Don't spill on me. No, my glass. Okay. Hey, gorgeous. Hey, gorgeous. Move that way. Don't bite me. Come. See, this thing likes to bite. Hey, now. Okay. That's done. So this beautiful female Amazon tree boa just shed as well. So this is my young female. Look at that. Look at that fresh shed. Yeah. Woo! We're gonna put it there in a container. Look at her. She's probably gonna bite me. These things love biting. She just ate. You guys can actually see she just ate. Oh, she's gonna bite me. Just look how gorgeous, look at it. You guys can see belly is full. But she just had a shed. Look how wet she is. She got belly nice and full. So yeah, these guys get long, but they're not like thick snakes like your other boas. So, but this is your normal garden phase female. She's grown. We have her since a little, I would say about that big. Just over 30 centimeters. But just look how gorgeous she looks now. So let me put her back. Thank you, my gorgeous. Thank you. Yeah. So just want to take the last bit of shed out. So that's awesome. I love it when the snakes shed, and especially if it's full shed and not stuck pieces and stuff like that. I really, really love it. Just want to change the door around here as I make it to my magnets. Okay. How's that? Just want to make sure. Yeah, that's good. So we've done the house snakes, we've done the Amazon tree boas. Now we need to hit the McLeod's python again. Water isn't dirty, spilled a little bit. You can see that the water dish is a little bit skew. I'm also enjoying tea. Thanks to my lovely wife. Check this snake, look at him. Feeding response is insane. Hey, good, you check. This snake loves to bite. Oh yes. So, I'm going to put some clean water. Please don't bite me. You're going to bite me. To bite me or not to bite me, that's the game. Nah. Nah, snakey. Hey, gorgeous. How are you? Look what I got. I got water. Hey. Love you, boy. If someone's got a female out there for me, please. I'm looking for a female for him. Spiders are still good. Spiders are good. No, that one is not. Let me get the tweezers. Let me open up here. Yep. Move. And attack. Thank you, gorgeous. Okay. So yeah. I use the tweezers. Even though they're not venomous, they still got a bite. And they freak me out a little bit, man. That's probably my biggest fear out of all the things. That and a flying cockroach. It's probably my biggest fear. But I still love a spider, I'm not gonna lie. I still love them. Love them. Even though they creep me out a little bit. Okay, so I'll put the small stuff down. So, ha! I am your father. So, homemade scoop. So, we're working with the sharpness. So when I work with the venomous snake, This is the poop scoop I designed. You can see it's just homemade DIY. So you have to think out the box, especially when you're working with big venomous snakes. So what we're going to do first, I'm going to take the water dish out. Even though it's clean, you can see it's shed. So I'm going to show you guys what the fang looks like of these. So you see in the poop, there is a lot of fangs. Whoopsie. Let me just balance it here. So let me just get a fang out here quickly. Oh, yummy. Just want to clean it up there so you guys can see. But look at that. Look at that fang. Can you guys see? It's freaking crazy, right? Yeah, so I'll just put that fang there as a souvenir. Ha! Okay, I'm going to do water dishes now. Okay, let me use my pooper scooper. There's actually more fangs. Look, there's more fangs there, more fangs there. That's a lot of fangs. You know how many people thought the snake is rabbit? Because, I mean, look at the sheer size of this. Look at that. Look at that, man. Doesn't it make you hungry? It looks like chocolate ganache. Ha! Yummy. So, I like when the poop looks like this. It means it's healthy, it's not yucky. That's good, healthy. Caca makes me hungry, man. I want some chocolate pudding right now. Okay, that's done. Oh yeah, by the way, our licorice, our forest cobra, also shed, so that's pretty cool. We're going to take the shed out there. I'm going to take out the shed here nicely. So also, check there guys. Check there. Check. Just close here. Check. Come closer. Show them. Just look at that beautiful snake there. Let me just do the water change. I can close it up. So yeah. La-di-da-da. Yeah guys, don't risk it. Even though the snake enclosure is big, you know, and the snake is all the way on the other side, I still won't put my hand in, you know. Accidents can happen so quickly. Snake is way faster than human, so I always use tools just to stay on the safe side. And then that wouldn't be lekker. Okay, and the glass is nice and tight, so it's not easy for the snake to slip out or whatever. And they lock. Okay, so that's done. Now it's the cantles. Let me do the cantles quickly. I'm just going to go like this. Put the glass there. I know this little tank is in the way at the moment, but it's fine. Oopsie. Okay, water is given. So all that's done. Venomous snakes done. Licorice. My forest cobra with a small poop. He's all the way in the back there. Oops, Scoopy. It works so fine. Yeah. Pump it out. See, closures are nice and deep. Pull the shed out. Like working on this side of the enclosure. I'm gonna have to use the other side. But she's also there. She's growing a lot. Freaking gorgeous little guy. Girl. Come girl. You can shoot that. I'm gonna move here quickly. Here we go. Let me just make her hide nice. Otherwise you're gonna be like, hey dude, why are you coming to my house and mess up my place? But yeah. Hey Tony. Are you gorgeous? I'm gonna put the lock back. Make sure your enclosure is always locked. It's always a mess when you're working and cleaning and stuff like that. Gonna make it more fun. I'm gonna neaten up shortly. Water. Prairie king snakes. Just want to top their water up. You're gonna bite me, girl. I'm gonna show you guys a close up of those snakes now. So. Remember guys, drop a comment, hit that bell button, you know, let's beat the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, you know, help a man out. You know, that's the least you can do. Come here, let me show off my prairie king snake. Look at that. Look at these prairie king snakes. This is albino. Freaking gorgeous, right? Just look how beautiful it is. This is normal. Come on. Yeah, beautiful. So look at that. You can see the difference clearly. So we'll see if we can produce some more this year. So not many of these guys left in South Africa. You know, not many people are breeding them. So hopefully they make a comeback in the next few years. That will be actually quite nice to actually see more of them on the market, you know. So yeah, that happens to some snakes. I mean, it's like Taiwanese rat snakes, you know. Their value has dropped dramatically, but it's all good. Got a surprise for you guys, because we got new babies in, but they're not here with this snake, so they in the house. But you guys have to wait till the end of the video to see that. Now for the fun stuff. So okay, so we've got 3 dead rats here. So I use Protex soluble. You can see it's for all animals. So I put it on the rats, mice. You know, every time I feed, you know, it's just extra. Don't put a lot. It's just extra antibiotics, probiotics, you know. So it's good for the snakes actually. It's good for all animals. So give them a powder. Yeah. So yeah. Frozen rats. Yummy. Look at my hands. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to feed the Cascabel rattlesnake and the Gabby. That's what we're going to feed. Okay. So we're going to feed some venomous snakes. Yes! He gave me a fright there. What kak is this? I'm so fun I got a fright. The reason I'm so edgy, you know, sometimes when I work with, especially with rattlesnakes, I still believe it's, you know, because I got bitten. So I'm going to feed this guy on this side and then I'll feed the other one on the other side, so it makes life a little bit easier. So there's your powdered rat. Come closer. There we go. Look at it. Got it. Okay. We'll just close it here. Completely close it up. And just put it here. I'll take that part where I slide out. Okay. Let's feed this guy. Come this side of me. Yeah. Come. There we go. There we go. we'll check up on these two later. And put it in and see how they do with the meal. So yeah. Okay, so the next snake we're going to be feeding, you can see, powder coated rat. Ha! This is my Gabby, my male. This thing is a monster. Check the strike. So I just want to get a good grip. Stand a little bit so he doesn't hit the grab sticks, but check here. You guys are going to see. How is that, guys? How freaking amazing is that? So he bit it, so I'm just going to... Ooh, look at that. Look at this, Lucky. Guys. Wow, don't go too close. Check, one of the fangs broke off. Let me use the other tweezers. Just give me a momentos. That is freaking insane. Yes, that fang is punctured in that rat, eh? Okay. Let me just close up here. So snakes do shed their fangs. Just look at that, guys. So this is a loose fang of the Gabby. So when he hit the rat, the dead rat, the fang stayed behind. So that's how you find the fangs inside their feeties, you know, inside their poop the whole time, is because every time their fangs shed, it breaks off in their prey, and they just swallow it, and then when they digest it, they just poop out their fangs. So there's another little souvenir. So we got the sharp-nosed viper fang, and we got a Gabby fang, a fresh Gabby fang. So that's pretty cool, not gonna lie. I'm gonna put that there, and I'm gonna take this one here. Two little souvenirs. But I mean, look at the size difference. Come closer here. Just wanna. So that's a Gabby fang. There's one there. That's a Gaboon adder. And that's a sharp-nosed viper. I mean, just look at the size difference. I mean, it's freaking crazy. It's big fangs nevertheless, but I mean, can you imagine that going into you? No, thank you. So yeah, remember, they carry the largest yield of venom out of any venomous snake. Their venom glands is massive. Next to the king cobra, which got the second largest venom gland. So yeah. And the thing is, you know, like, they don't always bite and release like that. They freaking bite and hold on. So you can imagine when they bite and hold on, that freaking venom that they pump into you. Stuff to have nightmares about, boo. Stuff to have nightmares about. But I lost that footage a little bit because my phone died, so I sincerely apologize. But yeah, let's get and show you guys. It's a pity I couldn't record the whole thing eating. But that's life, eh? But we'll definitely get this. You guys are gonna see it stretch now. Thank you guys. Let's get that snake quickly. One moment. So look at this beautiful Taiwanese red snake. Check how big this female is. I mean, just look at her. I mean, in comparison to my male, see how tiny my male is? Look how big this girl is. Yeah, so she'll join him soon for breeding season. But yeah, not now. Now is not the time, but look. Just look. I'm going to see if we can go up to the lens. But yeah, so I'm keeping the snake inside at the moment, you know, just strictly when I get new snakes I quarantine them for a while, you know, safety first. So if there's anything, it doesn't carry over to your snakes. So yeah. But how beautiful is these Taiwanese rat snakes? So these guys are quite common in the pet trade, but for me honestly it's one of the most prettiest snakes there is. You know, they get nice and large. They're not too expensive. So yeah, it's going to be my first time breeding these guys. They're not as pretty as your bamboo rat snakes and your rhino rat snakes and all those fancy things, but I mean, they're still freaking divine. Just look how amazing they are. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video with me. So don't forget to subscribe, like. Love you guys, and that's me, Slacky for you.